What's going on, y'all? Back to this case again. So y'all already know this notice of motion to dismiss the complaint does not have a date or a time. No return date, no time. You can't file a motion like that. You see what I'm saying? Pursuant to CPLR 2214B. So I came to the court today because the fact that this don't have a date and a time, then it can't be a part of the case summary. It shouldn't have been filed. So I said, let me come to the court and see if this notice of motion was even filed. I came to the court, I asked them, let me get the case summary, right? So I get the case summary. It's right here, and you see it's information recorded as of April 3rd, 2026, right? And it says right here, 3/31, a motion was filed, right? To dismiss. Then down here it says an amended notice of motion was also filed. You feel what I'm saying? But that was never mailed to me. Only this was mailed to me. So when I went to the clerk and asked them, to give me the amended notice of motion, they gave me this right here. And it doesn't say amended on here. And now this one has a date, a return date of April 30th, 2026. Now you can clearly see this is fraud. You feel what I'm saying? And another thing and I told y'all before, like, if the court don't have jurisdiction because this is a state employee and you can't sue them in civil court, then why is all this fraud going on? This is the same thing Department of Motor Vehicles did, New York State Department of Motor Vehicles. They filed a notice of motion with the court. But in this case, they filed an amended notice of motion. Well, that's what it says on the case summary, and a motion. You feel what I'm saying? But they didn't mail this one to me. But both of them is a part of the case summary. In the New York State Department of Motor Vehicles case, the amended notice of motion wasn't a part of the case summary. But here's the technicality here, where they messed up. There's a difference between a notice of motion and a notice of cross motion. There's a big difference. Because I asked the clerk, I said, even though I have the notice of motion that doesn't have a time and date, and then I have the amended notice of motion that I'm just now getting from y'all, this is still not an answer. You can see the proof of service, the summons and complaint was filed 3/10, and the proof of service is 3/10. So we still waiting on an answer. It should be a cross motion, not a notice of motion. That's an answer.